When the public became uncomfortable with the COVID vaccines, it began to rub off on a lot of other vaccines. There was a more general conversation about the safety of vaccines across the board. And as a result of that, when you have a discussion with a patient about getting a vaccine to prevent polio or measles, mumps, rubella, these are diseases that have all but been forgotten.
The health department's been a great partner, and they were a new partner at the beginning of this AAMC grant, the first phase of it. And Northside, the location where we're at now, is actually a brand new partner as well. So I love trying to find new partners that want to really promote health. And then you have to work with them to implement your plan. So without that, you're not going to have success.
The University of Cincinnati has been working with the Cincinnati Health Department and a number of organizations in the community to try to better understand what it is that people are most concerned about.
In order to be able to do the work in the community, you have to have trusted partners. Health champions are community members who volunteer to be advocates for vaccines and help people who have vaccine hesitancy to overcome those hesitancies.
So in selecting health champions, we look for people who are really passionate about health and passionate about working with their community.
During the time of the COVID, we tried to educate the communities, and it was very hard at that time explaining difficult concepts about immunology, about how the vaccines are working. So with this technique, with the comics, we had a very easy way to communicate complex concepts about the vaccines.
I think the animation is engaging. I don't know people that don't like comic books. It draws people in, and just having that conversation, but actually having something tangible for them to look at.
Our Voices for Vaccine stories and FAQs are really about starting conversations. They're just a tool. The tool is engaging and is easy to understand and read. It's 3rd to 5th grade reading level, depending on which of our books we have.
We have created the graphic style stories to address the people's concerns about water, vaccines, and the importance of vaccines in pediatric population.
I am vaccinated against COVID. I got it as soon as I turned 18. Kind of seeing how you can phrase it in a way that's more easily accessible for people is, I think, really important, and kind of just bridging that gap between science and the community.
I am vaccinated, and I think that after the information that I received today, I'm more willing to continue doing so. I think that the conversation was very nice because they used storytelling to get us through the information.
What the AAMC funding did was give us the funds to actually really start to formalize our training for health champions, but also to, we actually created this newest version of the book that's really pediatric focused too. That wouldn't have happened had we not had the funds either.
If we are not consciously working to keep the level of vaccinated population high, any of these diseases could come back very quickly. So it's very important that we re-energize the community to want to continue to stay on top of these contagious diseases.